Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today we will be making these beautiful coasters, and I will be walking you step by step through the process. They are very easy to make, and if you are new to your resin journey, these would be perfect to start off making. Absolutely beautiful. Just love how these turned out. And the shine, let me see this one. The shine is just the sparkle, and it's got the cork backing. The only difference, I will have everything linked in the description box. The only difference that I'll have linked are the coasters. These are unglazed, so the resin really soak through these, as you can see down in here. But you know, I worked around it. I will have glazed coasters down to make it easier for you. So if you're interested on how to make these, then stick around and I will show you. I'll walk you step by step through the process. So let me get set up and I will see you in a second. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today I want to make some coasters using some UV DTF stickers. Ones I have that I'm going to use come like this. So what I did was, I'm not going to be using this one here, but I'm going to be using this one and some similar to that. So as you can see, I just cut it in half, and we're going to do something else. I have my nesting dies, and I have the ceramic coaster that I want to use. I already sealed it with 2 coats of the gloss Mod Podge spray because these are not treated in any way. I bought the wrong kind, but I'm going to make it work. So I have my nesting dies here, and I want to find one. I want to find one that fits the coaster. See how that is? That's the blade side up. It'll be blade side down. As you can tell, this is one that I use quite often. Let me get set up and we're going to cut this out. So for this sandwich to work, I'm going to use my base plate. I'm using the Sizzix fold away. I'm going to use that. I'm not going to use the magic mat. I want something a little bit firmer because we're going to be cutting through. So I'm going to put one of my plates down. And here is where you have choice of what you want to cut out. Now I know the sticker here. This, where it's rounded off, there's no sticker there. It's just where you probably can see in the glare where the sticker ends. So I want a lot of greenery in this. So I'm probably going to come up. I'm not going to try and get like a perfect circle. As long as I have one on the bottom. And I want a little bit like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my top plate on. And now I'm going to run it through. You'll hear some cracks and pops. That's normal. I'm going to run it back through. And one more time for good measure. And let's see what we got. Okay, that one cut out. The last one I didn't cut out because I used the softer plate. So that's what you have left. You can decide if you want to keep that or not. I'll probably keep it in my scraps. We'll check out what we cut. Let me just put this up. Okay, this is what we have. As you can see, cut off a little bit of the top there. It's not a big deal. Let me put my die away. So I have another one cut here, and before we put them onto the coasters, we have to do something to our coasters. Okay, this is the side that I treated. We're going to flip it over, and I'm going to get some painter's tape. We're going to seal up the back side. You want to overlap the tape. Unless you have the wider tape, then you just put down the tape how you have it. You want to do this part because you want, when we put a top coat of resin on, if that's the route you want to go with yours, you want to protect the bottom. Just makes the cleanup much easier. I want to make sure that my tape is burnished down on there, so I'm going to take my little Teflon burnisher and burnish the tape where it's needed. Now I'm going to cut around the coaster. I'll probably fast forward this, but you want to get right as close to the edge of the coaster as you can. Now I can see that I have a little bit of the blue showing, so I'm going to take my emery board and I'm going to go over my garbage, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to go away from the tape. I'm not going to go in the direction of the tape, but I'm going to go away from the tape towards the front of the coaster. So that's what I have. I'm going to wipe it down. And now I'm going to pull the other one out that I have done the same thing to. And we are going to adhere these one at a time. I have the tape on the back of that too. So I'm just going to peel that off like so. And we're going to line it up with the bottom of the coaster. Set it down. I'm going to get my little Teflon burnisher and I'm going to burnish that image in there really good. You can probably hear my air purifier going, and for that I apologize. I'm going to get my little pointy tool. It's from Cricut, nothing fancy. And I'm going to get under that top coat of plastic, and I'm going to gently pull off. Hopefully I don't pull any of the flowers off. Okay, there's one. Now I don't like that little piece of purple flower there, so I'm just going to scrape that off with my fingernail, like so. And now we are going to do this one. Going to separate the paper backing. I'm going to line this up at the bottom of the coaster. Set it down. I'm just burnishing it. my stick, my picker. Just get up underneath that plastic. Just need to get a little bit of it. There you go. My husband got these for me from Temu. Which was very nice of him. Guess he had seen that I was looking at them on Amazon, and he bought me a bunch of these. So there's that, all nice and ready. And I'll show you the other two that I got ready. I got these two. So let me get some resin mixed up and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my resin mixed up. I'm using a 2-part resin. And I want to add a little bit of Mayspring Dazzling Diamond just to give it some sparkle. And that is what that looks like. You need a very little bit. You don't want it overtaken. My room is so staticky. But nothing I can do about it. Let's see if I can get that mixed in there. It looks pretty. I don't know if you can see it in this cup. But yeah, there it is. So, put this down. And let's see what we got. I mixed up just an ounce. I'm probably not going to need that much. And the reason I treated these is they're absorbent. They're meant to soak up, like when you use it as a coaster and you put your drink down or whatever and the condensation gets on there, it soaks up that water. And I didn't want it doing that to my resin. So we shall see. I can see it already doing it. So I don't know how this is going to work. You see that? We'll keep plugging away at it. But you see that already turning colors? See where it's darker? I don't know. So let me get all these coated and then I'll take it around the edge. But you'll see that change of colors because the coaster, even though I have 2 coats, I treated it twice. You can see that it's already still going through that. See how it's turning colors? So, yeah, I won't be getting these coasters again. No, not at all. Now I'm going to put my finger into it and I'm going to drag it over the edge. I'm going to hold it in my hand and do it. Okay, I'll be back for the demold or the reveal. We'll see how this looks. So, fingers crossed. I have a feeling it's going to keep that color. So, we'll see. I'm going to take off my gloves. Okay, these have cured. They look nice. Look really nice. So, I'm going to pull the tape off the back. The resin is still kind of soft. That's the stage I like getting at the tape so that I'm not really fighting the tape. So I'll probably fast forward through this. You can see where the resin had soaked through at the bottom. That's okay. These are very porous. So I'm gonna be working with these again, but I'm gonna try something else to see if I can prevent that from soaking through. And I have my gloves on because the resin on these are still kind of soft. So let me get this pulled off and I'll be right back. These come with the cork backing, so we put that on. Let's see how well this works. Well, it doesn't take it in the center, see? Okay. That didn't make it any better. There, it's a little better. There's one. Two. Three. 4. So here are my little coasters. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see. I want you to see the sparkle. Let me know what you think. But there's that one. See how that sparkle just really sets it off nice. And then this one. And then we got this one. That sparkle nice. And then this one. Love these. They turned out so pretty. I am working on some more coasters using a different technique. Try not to let that get soaked through. I'm glad I did get the sides. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. If you're not comfortable leaving a comment, leave me a little flower emoji. Your engagement, your likes, and your comments really mean a lot to me, and it lets YouTube know that my videos are not only being watched, but there is engagement involved. And until next time, you guys have a great day and God bless. Bye.